Okay. Hello, welcome to DIY Roll, where there's only one rule. You drink what you roll, and you turn on the microphone. It was on over there this time. I just forgot to turn on the button that says turn on the microphone because we wanted that muted during the intro. And the live chat appears to be working. And shot glass, Amayazake, and the Sky Trisake. And I guess it is time to roll the die. That's right, the die. So we've had 2, 1, 2, 2, then a 4. We're due for a 5 or 6, right? Really pretty much due. Or you could have a 1. And my TV is on. Anyway, 1, okay. If it's only 1, I think I'm going to go with the Amai Sake. Because it is just so delightful. That finally broke. It was the metal thing out. Yeah. You don't care. You notice this is a more amber color as well. It's not as clear, that particular brand. And once again, in case you were wondering, that particular brand is that. Also, it is that. Okay, so, kanpai. Oh, it is a shame to drink that fast, really. Okay. There. Seeing the whole thing there. I noticed last time the graphics actually cut off all the action, which is sort of not what was supposed to happen. I'm assuming the live chat is working. I don't know. Hello, thank you for joining, people who are here. As you see down below, rolled a 1. A 1. Still, like, I know probabilities and everything, but come on. 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1. Where's the 5 or 6? I really shouldn't say that because I'm almost out of sake and I would be in a bind. So it looks like maybe on Wednesday we might need to go to the liquor store and check out sake. Anyway, 1s or 2s. Mix them around, and pull out this. Jetty. It is literally pour the powder and the water in the tub. Wait a few minutes. How many minutes did they say? They don't say. Until it sets, I'm guessing would be the right number of minutes. I wonder if I have enough water in here. We shall find out shortly, because it is a fair-sized tub. Okay. So did I show you? I might not have. Yes, I did show you. Okay. So there are the entirety of the instructions. I look over to my screen there to see that you can see it. You're thrilled. Hey, the tub is kind of a little bent. There. Unbend. Okay. Mazu something something remas. Ni mizu o ga shippu. 2/3 of a cup? 2/3. Yee. That's a lot. 2/3 of a cup. 2/3 of a cup is not going to fit in there. That's all the water I have. I might have to run off camera. Mizu, there's a line? Is there a line? See, it says there's a line. Mizu wa koko made. Yeah, to here. Fill it to here. Demo, yay. Okay? We'll go with what we've got, which isn't enough. I might have to quickly run and get some more water. Oh, that's close. I almost had enough water. I shall be right back. You may freely say in the comments, "This is lame. What are you doing?" Well, I got everything else right, so of course I forgot the water. I'll leave the camera running for you. Haha, the thrill of live. I literally checked everything else. So, to here, to you, to me, to you, to me. That looks like about the level, I think. I will show you. Do you think that looks like about the level that they're pointing to? I mean, it seems pretty close to me. As I've already said, we got the really fine powder. I assume isn't all sugar. Some sort of, I would expect agar in there if it's going to set up into a gel. I mean, you could move out of the way, you know, that would work. Ugh. And there we go, getting powder on it again, okay. It is gelling immediately. Okay. It is getting thicker. It is getting thicker. It's not total gel or anything. It is thicker. Am I making Kool-Aid? Am I making Japanese Kool-Aid? Is that what's going on here? Okay, does it give me a count of how many times it's three? Sutoko. Oh, there's 1 minute. Okay, yes. Stir for 1 minute. I spotted it finally in step 3. So, is anybody keeping account? No. I think it is just people indulging me. We'll keep him from being annoying. Just go to his channel, log in, but you don't have to watch it. But it is currently 3 people, which one of them is probably right here. So 2 people, but 2 or 3 at least are watching every week. Thank you very much. As we continue stirring, it's not really thickening up that much. Got to remember, it is also really hot in here. It is currently 31 degrees in the studio here. It is not 31 degrees outside, but it is 31 degrees in here. And that was before I turned on the studio lights. So, yeah. This is, I don't know if it's supposed to totally gel set up or not, because my Japanese isn't that good. I mean, it looks on the picture. The picture looks like it is really thickened up and into a gel, right? But it doesn't seem to be. I mean, does it say Sumitai somewhere? Kurai made demasu. Storo de ichun yoku kakimaseru to me. Oh, wow. Isn't my Japanese reading good? That's like a wonderful thing to watch. Oh, hey! I'm actually seeing some gelling finally. It is definitely agar, I think. No, it is, yeah. You can see that, right? You can see that gooping up? Yes, you definitely can. So basically, I am making a bucket of green snot. And then I have to drink it through the straw, I guess. Yay! So, how's everything with you, everybody? I'm going to hit this button again. Bye, chat. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Yes, okay, now I can see. I don't know why it makes me push that button multiple times. Anyway, yes, Balthazar, I checked everything. The mic was on, but I didn't check if the water was at hand. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Okay, it is thickened up. I don't think in this heat it's going to thicken much more, but you can see it's, yeah. And it's probably 2/3 of that cup. Yeah, that's what the line looks like. 2/3 of that cup. Does it say kore? Mizo o kokomare. I think it, yeah, it's 2/3. It's pointing at that particular one, so it's probably 2/3 of that. So glad you could actually catch it today, Balthazar. And of course I rolled a 1, so it was utterly scintillating, you know, thrilling. Am I putting off drinking the snot? No. It might be green apple. Might be green apple flavor, but here we go. That's definitely melon. Do we have, does it say? Yeah, it's got a picture of melon, and it does say melon. Maybe I should learn to read sometime. But yeah, there it is again, in case you were wondering. It's not as bad. It's more like drinking one of those jelly drinks, which again, I know are very divisive. You either really like them or you cannot stand them at all. I really like them. I just saw, what was the other day? What was I watching? Something with more than one person. Maybe it was Joey the anime man getting drinks. Might have been. But no, it was Charla. It was Charla, yeah. And she was drinking, she got her friend a jelly coffee drink. And I was just, oh, please, I need to be able to reach through the screen and get one of those too, because I haven't seen them in the stores here. And I looked. Yeah, this is actually not so bad. It would be better if it's colder. It's not as much agar. It's maybe more gelatin than agar, actually. So that's kind of impressive that they got it to thicken up like that. Oh, there's a lump. That's really jello-y. It's like a little rubber. You probably can't see it. I can barely see it. So I can make it come out here. Come here. It's like trying to get eggshell out of a thing. There you go. Look at that. Can you see that really thick lump there? Good. It's actually not bad. The melon flavor is really mild, and it's not too sweet. But it really is kind of like slurping down some snot. So that would be off-putting for some people. But like I said, I like the jelly drink, so I'm already used to this sort of texture. I can't believe we only got one. Just one. But that was actually not bad. I have actually been, for the most part, pleasantly surprised in the quality of these. Even though they're generally like 100 or 200 yen, they're not expensive over in Japan. They're obviously much more expensive here if you can even find any here. But some of the ones that we did on the show before, like back when we were doing the unboxing, some of those were even not so great, especially the ones where it's just like an agar slab. So I've sort of lucked out on that. Uh-oh. Nope, that's the end of it. The big wad got into the straw. Oh well. Anyway, so that is that. Another fairly short episode, isn't it? Yes, it's a really short episode. We rolled a 1. What do you expect? Well, I'm going to go pick up some more sake. That is definite to be true. And this, as I've said on every show, this Skytree stuff is just so good. Like, I'm sure there are sake connoisseurs out there who would try this and say, oh, that's very run-of-the-mill sake. But to me, it is not. This stuff is really, it's really premium. And it was expensive. I mean, it is a souvenir, obviously, with the shot glass and everything. A little different after you've had a whole bunch of sugar, but still very nice. I like that stuff. Sadly, it is almost gone. And there might be, in the 2 bottles, there's definitely enough to do a roll of 5 or 6. So we just need to do that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is this week, which is, kind of annoying. I see restrictions on travel are starting to lift. Obviously not going to do any traveling right now, but it looks like it's not going to be too much longer unless things get bad here before Japan and Canada are inter-travel partners again. Currently, according to John Dobb on Only in Japan Go, they're currently limiting it in Japan. They're the ones who can go. Australia, that's you, Balthazar, and Vietnam and China. Basically, the countries that are real close to Japan that are sort of having a handle on things, they're going to be allowed back in already, but a maximum of 250 tourists a day coming in. So I don't know how they're going to handle that. Obviously, the flights are not going to be that crowded, which means they might be more expensive, but who knows? They might be less expensive just because the airlines need to get butts in the seats again. So, yeah, it looks like probably spring next year as soon as we're going to be able to go. Sadly. I really wanted to go for Halloween again this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. Even if it did open up, I don't think the safety factor is really there yet. I'd like to wait. Ideally, I'd want to wait till there's a vaccine so you could just and be cool to go. But since that is probably not going to be the case, at least fairly safe. But I don't want to go if there's going to be a 2-week quarantine when you get there, because if you're only going for a month, well, 2 weeks of it is you sitting in your hotel doing nothing. That's why'd you go, right? So it's still up in the air. I'm going back. I am going back. You can't. There is no doubt there. It's just a matter of when. Emily, who I traveled with last time, if you watch the travel videos, you already have been introduced to her, and she also does the Tokyo Treat videos with me. One coming up, 2 days. Dos dios. No, that's 2 gods. That's not what I meant at all. Never mind. I don't really know Spanish, so I'm allowed to screw that one up. Yeah, Emily will be here Wednesday, and we will shoot. I don't know when that will go up. Probably fairly soon after. I have a couple cooking episodes that are done. There's the cheesecake episode and the donuts episode, and there's still making chocolates and the stuffed baked potatoes. I think there's another one. Still, there's a few sitting there. There might be there is more stuff. I also, to be honest, I should probably redo the rice and fried rice episodes, because I do it way differently now than I did back then. Much better, thanks to Kitchen Princess Bamboo, whose show gave me the recipe for the rice that is the ultimate best tasting rice ever. So tune into her channel and look for it. It was for the Nikumaki Onigiri, which is like the beef wrap onigiri, which is onigiri is just like formed pressed rice. And Warashita from an episode of Tabi Eats, the one where they got all the expensive Kobe beef shipped to their house, and they did some of that up. So those 2 things combined together make, so good. And that's how I do it now, so maybe we should do that. And hey, you're babbling. Why don't you turn off now? Okay, I will. So, yeah, that's it for this week for DIY Roll, where there's only one rule. You drink what you roll. So we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.